Continuing our Democracy 2012 coverage, we're focused on the race for Missouri governor with the Democratic candidate and incumbent, Jay Nixon. Why should voters elect you?
We focused over the last 4 years on the right things, bringing people together to have fiscal discipline, to balance the budget, had to make a lot of cuts in government, but then to focus on the right things, which is creating jobs and making sure we have a state economy moving forward in the state of Missouri. Unlike Washington and, quite frankly, a lot of other states, we've worked across the aisle to keep that rigid fiscal discipline, that AAA credit rating, and because of that, we're adding jobs. The unemployment rate is going down in the state of Missouri.
What is your plan to improve the economy?
It's a three-part plan. Obviously, you want to make sure you maintain your rigid fiscal discipline so it's a good place to invest. Companies like Ford, GM, and others making investments in the region are really, really important. You want to make sure you have strong workers. That's why, even though we've had to cut the budget, we've upped our dollars for customized training by 50% so that workers will be stronger. And you have to make college affordable. That's why we've had the lowest increase in college tuition of any state in the country, and also expanded our two-year scholarships to our community college by expanding that by 150 schools, meaning 65,000 more students have the capacity now to get those two-year scholarships. Making sure you have a trained workforce for the economy of the future has meant that we have had the second most drop in unemployment rate over the last 4 years. Our unemployment rate has been below the national average for 37 months in a row. And last month, when we added 17,900 jobs, 4,900 of those were in that advanced manufacturing sector that was part of our targeted efforts over the last few years.
What's your plan for improving education?
We all know that trained workforce is important, and it starts before school, making sure that young kids have the opportunity to come to school ready to learn, and then supporting public education. That's why, even though we've had to make difficult cuts, we've maintained record funding for K-12 education this year. That shows that education in Missouri is a value, not a political position. We've reached across the aisles to not have the big cuts you've seen in other states, but instead support education with record funding. You then move on up into the other areas where we've put targeted efforts, like our A-plus program, expanding those two-year scholarships, like our specific targeted dollars like Mo Health Wins to expand our nursing network, or Caring for Missourians, which right here in Kansas City has put additional dollars in UMKC to up their capacity, not only for nursing and graduate nursing, but also for dental school and jobs that exist out there right now. And then in our four-year campuses, making sure we keep tuition down, but work to push forward our innovation campus ideas, which means that you're going to provide very high-impact internship during school, get more kids getting dual credit classes in high school so they can get college completed sooner and more cost effectively, to make sure that we have a trained workforce to meet our goals of the future. Education is one of the keys to an improving economy.
Well, tomorrow we'll hear from Jonathan Dine, the Libertarian candidate for Missouri's U.S. Senate seat.